True enough.
True enough. So, what's your funny weirdness? What do you
I
got?
have a couple things.
Oh, good.
I'm hitting you with some what the fuck facts.
Ooh, love what the fuck facts.
No. Okay, so one, real people can have a psychological disorder called boanthropy that makes them believe that they are a cow. They try to live their life as a cow. That's a thing. Did you know that?
No.
I didn't either. Right. Number two,
Yes.
Signalman Jack was a baboon who accompanied his owner to his job so often that eventually he learned to operate the levers that signaled track changes to incoming trains. The railway formally hired this baboon and gave him a salary of 20 cents and a half a bottle of beer per week. The baboon never made one single mistake in all his years at the rail yard.
This is my literal favorite thing I've ever heard. Wait, I have so many questions. Where was this?
Oh god, I just clicked out of it. Hold on! Because it does give a whole story. I should have kept it up. I'm an idiot!
Because a baboon will rip your face off. Baboons are not gentle creatures.
I know. They are crazy. Hang on, I found it again, so just let me get there.
Okay.
Signalman Jack. Okay. So here's the story. He played an integral role in the rail industry, installing, repairing, and maintaining the signal systems used to direct trains. Okay, that's not the baboon. That's what they call a signalman who works on the trains. Okay, so it's a hard job, but in the 1880s, a signalman named James Edwin Wyde taught a Chakma baboon from South Africa to assist him. The baboon became known as Signalman Jack. So the man, Wyde, had lost both of his legs in a work accident and needed an assistant to help him get to his job at the railroad. And apparently, he saw a baboon driving an ox cart one day on a trip to South Africa and decided he'd make a fine sidekick. Wyde named the baboon Jack and first taught him to push a small trolley to get him to his job each day a half a mile from his home. The baboon even helped with chores around the house, including sweeping and taking out the trash. But it was when Jack followed Wyde to work that he seemed to find his calling. The baboon learned to recognize the train whistles used to indicate the vehicle was about to change tracks. After watching Wyde operate the signals to indicate which tracks they should take, Signalman Jack was eager to start pulling the levers himself. Wyde had no qualms about letting a baboon do his job.
This is the greatest. Now,
He was eventually... What? Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Well, he was eventually trained so well that Wyde could just sit back and pursue some hobbies while he was at work.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Yeah. So he worked this job for 9 years without ever making a single error. Sadly, he died of tuberculosis in 1890.
Poor Jack.
Is that wild?
It's incredibly wild. It is. I feel like baboons are one of the most vicious creatures on the planet. So the fact that he befriended and sidekicked one is fascinating to me. And also, a guy I used to work with named Daniel, his sister is a zoologist in Africa, and she and her husband had a baby last year, and she went into the kitchen to get something, and when she came back into the nursery, a baboon was trying to kidnap her baby.
Yes, do you remember it was last summer, it seemed like the apes and baboons and monkeys were going crazy around the world. That was a weird time.
Baboon tried to steal her baby. out of her house. Lady
That would
Edith.
be really scary.
Yeah.
Okay, I have one last one.
Okay.
And then you will be free. And this
Okay.
one is short, and it's super